Today is going to be a big day for Mrgrrr. I got a feeling, oh my gosh, my eyes are still crossed from busting out all those spreadsheets. I got all 180 base item types done for Godmaker. That's the equivalent of doing 360 pull-ups for sure. Now, last night I woke up because it was raining, and when it rains, there are two things that kind of come to my mind. Is one, am I going to be using the shop vac in the basement if water comes up through the foundation? And two, is my poem is going to be gone? And sure enough, they will cast you out, you fearless freak. Wow, so the yellow chalk survived, and there was a decent bit of rain. The purple did not make it, but some of this still remains. They will cast you out, you fearless freak. Still remains. I thought for sure it would be gone. Like the mark here, the mark of justice is gone. The little chunks of chalk that I left behind for someone else to draw with in the park are gone. But I guess it's kind of poetic that this hasn't been completely washed away yet. I just heard a new song by a guy, a musician. I don't even know what he looks like. It's a gentleman named Jelly Roll. And the song he sang on the radio, and this is the first time I heard it in my life, and I commented that to the disc jockeys at WIXX this morning. It's a song about Jelly Roll singing about how he's not okay. He is not okay. He's chasing sleep. He's got voices in his head. He's got problems, and things aren't good. But the moral of the song, or the message that comes at the end of it, is that, you know what? Everything's going to be okay. And it was just beautiful. It was just beautiful. So sometimes artistic people share something from their pain that makes the world a better place. Now, I'm not happy about that poem there. That's not the legacy that I want to leave behind. That's not the poem that I want to be remembered for, being the fearless freak. No, I want to be remembered that I put down justice and chose kindness. That's what I want to be remembered for. But you got to own your mistakes. You got to own your past. Today's going to be an interesting day. I got a lot of pull-ups to do. Oh, another thing when it rains is you got to have a towel to wipe off the bars because they're so slippery. So guess what I found in my car? Another towel that is property of the state. So that means I'm going to have to go back to Winnebago Mental Health Institute and give back this towel, because I don't want to be remembered as the towel thief either. And there's some stuff that I need from my personnel file there anyway. So I'm going to have to go back because, yeah, fighters are going to fight. I love my job as much as Tom Brady loved football. I bet if the commissioner would have said after Deflategate, you know, Tom Brady, you're no longer allowed to play football in the NFL, Tom Brady would have moved heaven and earth. He spent every penny of his massive fortune to try to get back on that field. You know why? Because Tom Brady is a fighter and he's a champion. And champions, we do not give up. Why write a poem at 5:30 in the morning when you know it's going to rain at 6 in the morning? Well, that's what makes it beautiful. Silly. So I made another poem here. This is kind of like, you know, Picasso had his different periods. This is definitely one of Mrgrrr's. You know, there's a little bit of pain in the life of Mrgrrr these days, and like I've said, writing all these years, journaling all these years, doing these videos all these years has been the cure-all for keeping my soul clean. When I go home, I'm going to take a shower, a nice cold shower, because I did so many push-ups today, I lost count. But this is more important than the workout, because I know someone else probably is going to hear that song by Jelly Roll, I'm Not Okay, for the first time. I am okay. I'm doing well. You gotta trust me, because I've kind of dealt with a lot in my life, and I've learned how to survive. I'm not a victim, I'm a survivor. But like I said, there's someone out there today and I wish them well. Wellwishers is just one of my favorite words in the English language, because it makes me think of people throwing their last nickel or dime into a well, just wishing that stuff could come true and things could be better. I've learned so much since my early retirement. There are so many people that need help in this world. There's more homeless people using the bathroom this morning. It's kind of the world can be cruel, and that's for sure. But yeah, my wife will probably say, Mrgrrr, you need to put this poem on private. You don't have to share every poem with the world. Well, I believe with all my heart that everything you do in this life gets shared, whether you like it or not. So, all right. Time to go home and take a nice cold shower before the icy cold rains wash away this symbol.